Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. Go.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tight end right.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down.
Alpha. 5.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Hey, box drop.
They're going to go play action now with Stick. Throw left side, complete to Harry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set, ready? 50, plant. Hey, seam 6. Yo, go. Hurry. Ready?
Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. He'll let this go for the end. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Right, 622. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch Ranky. Tighten up. Hey, ship. Watch go.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Close.
Here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Check it back, check it. Bravo.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Flush to his right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken at the 37. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense is going to be set up with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Get ready. Now. Check 43.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ready.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check. Hey, Charlie.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to burn his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Twist on him, grab it. Check 24, check 24. Check 26, check 26.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Vikings. Kerryon Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
First and 10, stick. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 10-2 soft.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Move.
The score tied 7-7.
Set up. 60 or. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. Set up.
Smith catches left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Pollard. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready? 60 outlaw. Choose the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Set. Go.
Run for Pollard.
Let's go.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Dante Fowler in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 yards there and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Right. You drop 2.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Undercrunch. Showing up.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
61, matchbox right.
Now here's Pollard, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Cross. Hey, Delta.
Now Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. 52.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Stick from the gun. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 36.
5. Snap.
On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
I'm coming after you.
On 3rd down, it's Stick. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
Exit.
A shotgun throw for Stick. And his throw is incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, high 7.
52's the mic, boy. 52. Let's go, D. Mike 52.
Get it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stick escaping the pressure right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Two-jet bombers.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tony Pollard, as the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on it. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Go.
To try again after the sack. Luck. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A final shot before the break. Luck. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like
the Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Kerryon Johnson with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Hey, foxtrot. Ready?
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Hey, team six. Let's go.
Throwing on second down. Stick. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his third and 1. They'll run with Pollard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Dante Fowler make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Looking deep downfield, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Hey, Charlie, 60 out more. No.
From the 17, Stick. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 16 yards, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Set, ready?
They'll come out in the pistol.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Five.
Stick looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. N'Keal Harry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Hey, dude.
Hey, Mike 52. Come to one.
Go.
Here's Stick looking to throw. Being chased out left. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 and about the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Mike 55. Yo.
Check. On.
Fresno. Twink.
Reggie.
Now a first down throw. Lock. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Under 10.
Hey, check. Hey, Echo.
He's coming. We got double up. Check.
Another try after the first down sack. Luck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, Delta.
Crunch time, defense. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Watch safety creeping.
Block. And able to haul it in is Kittle. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Switch.
Mexico.
Here's Locke. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, wahoo!
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
5. 55. Right there in the middle. 50. Clown.
You're not ready.
Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike, I got you.
Mike 55. It's our field.
11Z. On.
Check. Crunch.
Reggie.
Check 50.
Hey, check.
99.
On second down, it's Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Close.
Check. Hey, watch hands.
Now Luck. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Exit.
They go to Johnson again. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Hey, high 7.
They'll try the air now with Luck. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Throwing is Luck. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Go.
58 to Mike.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Watch out.
Run.
Alert 3. Hey, switch gears. SOS.
On fourth down, Luck. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Turnover that just got him the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't. Especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Stick back to pass. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 11 more on that one and another first down. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the fourth quarter.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Hey, big grip.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Smooth. Look at me. Zipper.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stick. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Bravo.
Check 52's the mic. Check 50.
Come.
On 4th down, here's Stick. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Hey, Charlie.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now it's caught inside the 25. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Josh Reynolds with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Sam Hubbard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home.